What's up, nerds, and have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can read them yourself, or you can just watch this video where I'm going to break them all down to you, read a little bit of it to you. And I also want to just say before we get started on this little shindig that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, now that we got the business out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started. We got boom. All right, you guys. So it has been announced, and I'll pull up the article in just 1 second, that there is going to be a Mandalorian and Grogu movie. That's right. So here's the article. It comes from the Hollywood Reporter. And so basically, I'll read a little bit of this to you because it's interesting, but at the same time, I have thoughts. So it says, Grogu is heading to the big screen. The Mandalorian and Grogu, a new film to be directed by the Mandalorian creator, Jon Favreau, is a go at Lucasfilm and is expected to film later this year. Favreau, Lucasfilm head Kathleen Kennedy, and Lucasfilm chief creative officer David Filoni, will produce the feature, which the studio said will be the first Star Wars movie to go into production since 2019's Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. There had been some speculation that the film starring Daisy Ridley would be the first out of the gate, but it appears that the project will take longer to hit hyperspace, if it ever does. It says, I have loved telling stories set in this rich world that George Lucas created, said Favreau. The prospect of bringing the Mandalorian and his apprentice Grogu to the big screen is extremely exciting. Mandalorian launched in November 2019 as the flagship show for Disney+, with the character then known as Baby Yoda becoming a pop culture phenomenon. Pedro Pascal leads the series as Din Djarin, also known as the Mandalorian. I'm not going to read the rest of this because if you watch Mandalorian, you know what it's about. Development potentially marks a turning of the page for Lucasfilm. Is it though? Is it a turning of the page? I'm not going to read the rest of this. It does say something about another movie that's set in the distant past by James Mangold, which that's like the beginning of the Jedi Order and everything. All right, so now that we've got, I want to read this quote, this very last quote, and then we'll get it. So it says, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni have ushered into Star Wars two new and beloved characters, and this new story is a perfect fit for the big screen, said Kennedy. Right now, Kathleen Kennedy is just holding on to anything she can. That woman is the devil, and I don't trust her with anything. Spielberg said famously that she was just terrible at her job. So what does this mean? Okay, first off, this is the first one to go into production, and I think the reason that this is going into production first is because everybody loves Baby Yoda. They love Grogu. I personally think Baby Yoda is it's overhyped. He's not that great. I mean, he's cute, but so what? And season 3 of The Mandalorian sucked balls, yo. I covered all 3 seasons. You guys can check out my coverage and everything. It'll be in the iCard section. But I do want to just say that I don't know if this is going to hit as well as they think it is. I think they got some pushback from that Daisy Ridley movie because the director, the Chinoy chick. And I really don't know if this is going to work. I mean, I trust Favreau over Filoni. I don't think Filoni really likes Star Wars fans. I don't really think he gets Star Wars. I think he thinks he gets Star Wars, but I don't think he really does. And I do think Favreau does get Star Wars, and I have questions about his 3rd season, like was there some meddling going on, what's going on there. But one thing I do hope that happens in this movie is I hope they bring back Gina Carano. This would be the greatest time to do it, Jon Favreau. I love Gina Carano. She got shafted and done dirty by Kathleen Kennedy and Disney. And if they don't want to play politics, then fine, bring Gina Carano back. And if you don't, I get it. It's fine. I don't care either way. But if you brought Gina Carano back, I would go see this movie just because of that. But if you don't bring her back, I'm not gonna see this movie. I'm not, I can't give you ultimatums, obviously. But I'm just saying it would be nice to have her back and just show them that you guys made the wrong decision there. And Kathleen Kennedy is a moron. And overall, I don't know, man. Like, is this good for us Star Wars fans? I don't know. But, I mean, I hope so. But if not, what are you going to do? I don't know, man. Maybe, for me personally, Star Wars is just pretty much done. They've just set me back too much to where I just don't care anymore. Like, I literally just don't care. I mean, if it's there, great, I'll watch it. But I don't know, man. I mean, I might see this. I don't know if I'd go to theaters to see it, just because, again, I'm not interested anymore in Star Wars. They've really ruined it. I'll watch it because it's Star Wars and I love Star Wars, but I don't know. It just seems like a lot of hoopla to me. And like I said before, Kathleen Kennedy will find a way to fuck it up, because she always does. Because she wants to put her hands in everybody's pie. And that's the thing. There's too many cooks in this kitchen, and Kathleen Kennedy is the worst sous chef ever. So I just think, I think this is going to, will this make $1 billion? I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to see it in theaters, so there's a ticket, and I probably would have took my son, and I'm not going to take him with me, obviously. So there's 2 tickets that they're not getting the money for. So I don't know. I don't have faith in Star Wars and Lucasfilm, and I don't think they're trying to turn a page over there. I think they're full steam ahead. I think Bob Iger is a liar, and he should have fired. Kathleen Kennedy should have been fired a while ago. And, I mean, that's just how I feel about this. Tell me, what did you guys think about all of this? How do you feel about this Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming out at Star Wars? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think this is a good idea? You know, what are your thoughts going in? Are you looking forward to it and everything? Or do you think it's just going to be another big nothing burger like most of Star Wars right now? Because I personally, I'm just, again, not interested. So we'll see how it turns out, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Tell me what you guys think. That's all I got for you this week. You can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.